Today, I'm setting out on another mission to expand my Pokemon card collection. I'm gonna do 5 straight hours of working DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Walmart Spark. And every single dollar that I make, it's all going towards Pokemon cards. I have no idea how much I'll make, and I'll have no idea what I'll pull. Will this be a huge win or a total bust? Let's see what I get this time. Last episode was a wild ride. After driving all over the city, dealing with terrible orders, and grinding for hours, I finally sat down for an insane rip session. And somehow, I actually pulled a special illustration rare. That one pull changed everything. But today is different. It's release day for some of the biggest new Pokemon items. Blooming Water Set 151, Prismatic Evolution Surprise Box, and Prismatic Evolution's Booster Tins. This means card shops are gonna be packed, and not just with regular collectors. Scalpers are out in full force and ready to clear the shelves before anyone else can even get a chance. These guys move faster than a Jolteon with Quick Attack. If I don't grind fast enough, there's a real chance that I won't even be able to find an Elite Trainer Box or booster packs before they're all gone. Alright guys, so the current time is around 10:30 a.m. We're gonna start this challenge doing big order delivery work, Uber Eats, Walmart Spark. Walmart Spark is a new one, 5 hours. We're gonna go ahead and stop at 3:30 p.m. We're actually gonna go ahead and head to the store and see what we can buy. I started my shift on my home ground, where orders usually trickle in at a steady pace. My goal? Make more than $1 per mile. So we just got our first order, and right now I'm trying to get over $1 per mile, guys. So it was around like $4 for about 6 miles. So not off to a great start, but we still got a lot of time. We're not driving anywhere far. No way was I taking some 5-mile delivery for $3. I need more to buy Pokemon cards here. Then, out of nowhere, I got the golden ticket. And we actually got a pretty good one. So let me track match with this one. So $14 for about 7 miles, which is $2 a mile. Really good start. I mean, that was a $13 order. If we can get this one, which it looks like... Oh, we did. Great start, guys. This is a $14 for 7 mile, okay? And I just hope it's not to an apartment complex or anything complicated like an office building. But $14, off to a really good start, I must say. 20 minutes into the challenge. An order for $14. That's the highest paying order I've ever gotten in this entire series so far. That's 2 booster packs or 1/4 of an Elite Trainer Box secured in just one order. Little did I know though, this order was going to be a tough one. As soon as I checked the delivery address, my stomach sank faster than a Magikarp trying to win a fight. The Las Vegas Strip. If you've ever delivered here before, you know it's one of the absolute worst places to deliver to. Traffic worse than a Snorlax blocking the road. Construction everywhere. This order just went from a jackpot to a potential nightmare. But hey, $14 is $14. And so I made my way to Cafe Zupa's to pick it up. When I arrived, the cashier told me that it would just be 2 minutes until my order was ready. No problem. Except 2 minutes turned into 5. 5 turned into 10, then 15, then 20. I was stuck in what felt like an unskippable time scene. Nope. The worst part? There were so many employees behind the counter and so many people were waiting for their pickups. This was not a good sign from this restaurant. Right there, sitting on the cashier's desk, was a lonely little bag. Could that be my order? I stared at it, hoping someone to confirm it. And finally, after 25 painfully long minutes, they handed me my order. Wow, that order was extremely long. The crazy thing is there were so many people working there, and there was a lot of people also waiting for their orders too, as far as gig work delivery drivers go. But finally got the order. Something always has to go wrong in these challenge videos, right? But at least there was some good news. While waiting, I managed to secure another $10 order from across the street. This would bring the start to our day closer to $24. Although that took about, I'd say 25 to 30 minutes just to prepare like one bowl, I actually got a double order. So it's actually being delivered to the same place and they're paying about $10, which is great. Just as I was heading to pick up my second order, I received a message from the customer and it was not good. The actual individual messaged me saying that it seems like there's a lot of construction going on, so that's going to be quite difficult to deliver around that area. See, the thing about Las Vegas is that our streets are perfectly fine. Our highways are fine, yet for some reason, the city keeps fixing things that aren't even broken. Like our highways are already 5 lanes wide. We don't need them to be 8. We'll find out. We'll see how busy it gets. But at least the second order is being delivered to the same place for $10, and that's going to put us at around $25. Really good start though, I'd say, compared to the other episodes. But still, I had a job to do. I picked up my second order without hassle, and with both deliveries secured, I set off towards the strip. Quick and easy pickup, quick and easy drop off. That's the way it should be. That's the way I like it. But now it's going to deliver the second order. The second order, that's when things went off the rails. Okay, so my fear of delivering to the strip definitely did happen. The strip, Las Vegas Strip, if you don't know, it's a complete mess, okay? We have 5-lane highways, but they're still expanding it even further. It's crazy. Finally, I could check those deliveries off my list. More money secured, more packs closer to being ripped open. As I waited for my next order, I noticed something promising. The lunch rush had officially started. Right now, it is 12 p.m., so it is prime time lunch. Hopefully, we can knock out a good amount of orders during this time. This was a good sign. It meant orders would start coming in fast, hopefully high-paying ones that would get me closer to my Pokemon card goal. Alright guys, so we're about almost 2 hours into the challenge. Right now, it's about 12:20 p.m. So we've only delivered technically 2 orders, but it was a double order, and I think we're going to be at around $23 still. But then it happened again. I looked around and I realized I was sitting in a plaza with not 1, not 2, but 3 stores that could possibly have Pokemon cards. Here you can see that's the Best Buy, and I probably will take my chances. And right over down there is an actual Walmart, and over yonder, over there, is actually a GameStop. And just like before, my brain completely lost focus on the mission. DoorDash? What's that? Because what if scalpers hadn't cleared the shelves here yet? What if this was my chance to grab some packs before they disappeared at MSRP price? I had to check. I walked in, completely unsure of where to start looking. Best Buy is mostly known for electronics, but I had hope. At first, I found some awesome anime figurines and Lego sets. Cool, but this was not what I was here for. I kept searching, and then a Pokeball. Could there be Pokemon cards inside here? Probably not, but the sight of it sparked hope. Then I finally found the card section, and I have to give Best Buy credit. They actually do a really good job of keeping their card merchandise locked up. No scalpers, no thieves. Good job, Best Buy. But no Pokemon cards. Instead, I found Lorcana cards. Should I start collecting Lorcana? Not today. Then I saw battle decks. This got me excited for a second, but still, this was not what I was looking for. I even found binder sleeves on the bottom shelf, something I probably should have picked up, but I figured I'd wait until later. Final verdict, Best Buy was a hard L, but I wasn't done yet. All right, I'm trying my luck. It's round 2, guys. We are parked at a GameStop. I hadn't been to a GameStop in years, but maybe, just maybe, this would be my lucky break. The moment I walked in, boom. Pokemon card section right in front of me. Things were looking up. I saw penny sleeves, definitely something that I probably need. GameStop had a ton of cool merchandise, but none of the TCG sets I was hunting for. Just as I was about to walk away empty-handed, something caught my eye though. A Mabstoff EX box, and then an Iron Valiant EX box. These were solid finds. Each one had 4 booster packs inside. But the best thing I found, a collection binder. This was perfect for collectors looking for singles to complete their sets. And this is something I'm gonna need in the future. Final verdict, Best Buy, L. GameStop, definitely coming back here for future episodes. Alright, so we're almost at 1 p.m. guys, and what started off as a really good start is now turning into more of a routine as far as us waiting for orders go. While waiting in the plaza for more orders, things weren't as good as they seemed, even during the lunch rush. But then I noticed something else. So that's the comic store I'm considering going inside and just checking out. Maybe they'll have some Pokemon stuff in there. What if they had Pokemon cards? The stakes were rising. Every minute spent searching meant less time to complete the challenge. If I kept getting distracted, I'd risk not making enough money before scalpers wiped everything out. But I took the gamble and went inside. This was a comic book lover's paradise. They had vintage comics, incredible figurines, and nostalgic collectibles. It was a dream store, but unfortunately not for Pokemon fans. At this point, I had a bad feeling about being in this plaza. It was like searching tall grass for hours and only running into Rattatas. Just a complete waste of time. And then finally, thank you, Panda, getting the ball back rolling for us. While delivering my third order, I was reminded of the biggest struggle which I might have to face even after the challenge was over. They might not even have Twilight Masquerade or Surging booster packs available, so gotta make sure I hustle. I have about 2 hours left of this challenge. It's Friday. Blooming Waters, Prismatic Evolution Surprise Box, and Prismatic Evolution Tins were officially releasing today. What were the actual chances that I'd even be able to get Pokemon cards today? That question haunted me as I continued driving. After dropping off the Panda Express order, it was safe to say that the lunch rush was officially over. But honestly, did it even start for me in the first place? It felt like I had been waiting forever between orders, and nothing really picked up the way I expected. But just as I started wondering how much longer I'd be stuck waiting, I finally caught a break. Walmart Spark was up and running. And it looks like our total earnings right now is at around I'd say $32. So we're making about like 12 bucks an hour, which is extremely low if you ask me. I mean, yeah, 32 bucks. for 3 hours. And almost instantly, I got a $12 grocery delivery. This was amazing. All right, guys, so I took a crazy order for what looks like 78 items to deliver. But at the same time, these items are also being delivered to a 3rd floor. Okay, we're gonna see if I regret this or not. But little did I know, I was about to take on the hardest delivery of my life. I pulled into Walmart expecting a quick and easy pickup. But the second I saw 4 employees rolling out with my order, I knew something wasn't right. 4 people. It doesn't take 4 people to load one order, unless the order is a complete disaster. And sure enough, as they started filling up my car, I quickly realized my entire car was about to be packed to the brim with groceries. Bro, this is like 6 months worth of groceries for me. And there's like 4 cases of water. Oh my gosh. My middle seat is completely packed. This is the craziest Walmart Spark order I've ever gotten. But wait, it gets worse. Sitting there, towering over everything, were 5 massive cases of bottled water. Not just regular bottled water, 40 packs. 5 of them. And just when I thought this couldn't get any worse, it did. I checked the delivery address and it was an apartment. Want to take a wild guess on which floor of the apartment? Not the 1st, not the 2nd, the 3rd floor. At this point, I was just hoping things wouldn't get any worse. But guess what? They did. When I arrived, I quickly realized that there was no parking anywhere near the building I was delivering to. Guys, this is not looking good. Not only is there no parking right next to the building, but I have to walk to the building and it's pretty far. Let me give you an idea. It's that building over there, okay? And as you can see, there's no walkway, which sucks. It's that building right over there. That building. I had to park so far away, it felt like I was playing a real-life version of Pokemon Go, except instead of catching Pokemon, I was catching back pain from lugging around all the groceries. And then the final blow. No elevators. It was at that moment I knew for certain that I was about to be going on the worst delivery I had ever done. I took a deep breath, popped the trunk open, and started unloading. Guys, I'm now doing my 4th trip, but I still have, I think, 3 or 5 packs of water to bring up. Oh boy, this is definitely a bad decision. So I guess next time I do Walmart Spark, I check how many items I have to deliver, and then I also have to check if it's an apartment or not, because this is rough, guys. This is rough. Down to our last few remaining items. So it's actually 4 packs of, oh, it is 5 packs of water, I think. Oh no. Down to our last few remaining items, guys. Oh crap. Bag after bag, heavy case after heavy case. My arms felt like I was training for Victory Road, and the final boss was a never-ending staircase. The worst part, I had to take multiple trips. There was no way I could carry 5 cases of water and all those groceries in one go. I did it, guys. 5 packs of water, all those groceries, 3 flights of stairs. This is a learning experience, but it was going all on Pokemon cards, right? By the time I got everything inside, I checked the clock. This one delivery took over an hour. More than an hour. Just for $12. That was crazy. Okay, it's 2:45. We have about an hour left of the challenge. It's right. Learning experience. Next time, bring a wagon. Normally I do bring a wagon, but dang, that was a rough one. Okay, I'm gonna head back to my home zone and just take a chill ride for now. Wow, okay, this is all going to Pokemon cards though, guys. What I originally thought was a solid order ended up being a total nightmare. I was drained, out of breath, and most importantly, running out of time. The clock was ticking. After hours of grinding, wading through slow orders, and surviving what might have been the worst delivery of my life, I finally got one last order. I just took my last order. The current time is 2:55 p.m. Okay, this last order is a pretty big one. It's a catering order on Uber Eats, but it's gonna pay around like $18.50. With that being said, by the time I finish this order, the challenge should be over, and then we're gonna count how much I've made. And then with that, we're gonna go to the store and buy some Pokemon cards. A $19 delivery. At this point, this order felt like a max revive. Just what I needed to finish out strong. But even though this was a sigh of relief, I wasn't in the clear yet. The real challenge was just beginning. The clock was ticking, scalpers don't play around, school was out, people were getting off work, and that meant one thing. Card shops were about to be packed. I could already picture it. Collectors are already inside, kids begging their parents to buy them packs, and scalpers sweeping entire shelves before I even got there. Alright, the good thing is that I just did my last order. It's about 3:40 p.m., so we're only 10 minutes over. With my last order finally completed, I should have felt relieved, but instead, I was more worried than ever. The real mission was just beginning, and this part was completely out of my control. I couldn't just drive blindly to a random store and hope they had Pokemon cards in stock. That would be a waste of time. And after grinding all day, I had zero time to waste. If every single shop was already sold out, this challenge would be all for nothing. So I pulled out my phone and started dialing. And see what they have available. First card shop, no answer. Not a good sign, guys. Because Blooming Waters is out, the first card shop that I called isn't even answering. They seem to be busy. But let me try the second one. Second card shop. Oh no, this one's not answering either. No answer. So it's 2 for 2. Now I was getting a bit nervous.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
No one is answering, guys. No one is answering. This is the fourth card shop I'm going to try calling. At least this one's only 10 minutes away, but the reviews really don't look as good. Third card shop, instant voicemail. Not even a chance to talk to a human. Great. Then the fourth shop finally answered, but before I could even finish my question, they hit me with some bad news. Hi, good afternoon. Do you sell Pokemon ETBs there? Sorry, we're completely sold out. My stomach sank. At this point, I was genuinely worried that I wouldn't be able to rip open any packs today. Did I just grind for 5 hours, haul 5 cases of water up 3 flights of stairs, and power through one of my hardest days delivering yet for nothing? I kept dialing, but at this point, I lost count of how many stores I had called. Alright, this is the 4th store I'm gonna try calling up, guys. I mean, it'll be a real bummer. Like, we had a pretty solid day when it comes to orders. But it'd be a bummer if we couldn't even get cards, it looks like. I sat there, phone in hand, completely out of options. I had already called every local card shop I could think of. Even the shop I usually go to in my previous episodes, the one that's always a solid bet, they weren't answering. And honestly, I wasn't surprised. At this point, it felt like I was too late to the party. But then, I had an idea. A few years ago, my wife and I stopped by a random boba tea shop. And for some reason, they had Pokemon cards for sale. It was such a random place to find them that maybe, just maybe, scalpers hadn't thought to hit this spot yet. Could they possibly still have some in stock? At this point, I had nothing left to lose. And so I called them up.
Hello, speaking.
Hi, good afternoon. Do you sell Pokemon cards there?
Yes, we do.
And they answered with a huge sigh of relief. I asked the big question, and they said, yes, we have Twilight Masquerade booster packs in stock. So they do have singles in stock for Surging Sparks and Twilight Masquerade. And the good thing about this one I called, I just decided to call a really random shop that I had no idea sold Pokemon cards, and it worked. So this is great. I bet you there's gonna be no line when I get there too. Finally, somewhere that I knew had Pokemon cards, and I was headed there. But then I hesitated, because if you've been following this challenge, you know how I feel about buying booster packs. The problem with loose booster packs, you have no idea how they were handled before you bought them. They could have been thrown around, bent, or even damaged during shipping. The pull rates are way more random. Was this really how I wanted to end this challenge? Was I really about to go empty-handed? Or should I risk getting loose packs knowing that they might not even be in good condition when I open them up? I was stuck. What was I gonna do? Alright guys, I think I'm gonna do something that I never wanted to do, and that's getting individual booster packs. But now it's a matter of which booster packs do I actually get? Am I able to actually continue my Surging Sparks collection? Or am I going to continue my Twilight Masquerade collection? Or am I going to start collecting a new type of set? After an entire day of grinding, brutal setbacks, and a near hopeless search for Pokemon cards, I had finally made it. I pulled into the parking lot, and as I stepped out of my car, I noticed something. The sun was starting to set. It felt like a perfect metaphor for this challenge. Alright guys, so I'm at the store, and what's crazy is that this is such a random store, and I feel like it's so unknown, which is why I recommend you guys to always try to look for different stores around your area that might sell Pokemon cards that a lot of people don't know about. Now on this store, it's a boba shop, okay? And they have a sticker, like a really tiny small sticker that says Pokemon Trading Card Games. So zoom in on what that looks like. But this is what that looks like. That's their only display to indicate that they sell Pokemon cards here. And I just decided to randomly call up the shop and see if they sold Pokemon cards, because I faintly remember coming here years ago and I remember seeing Pokemon cards here, and that's when I thought of calling these guys up. But let's go ahead and see what they have in stock. Hopefully I come out with something good. Let's find out. The day was almost over, and this was my last shot to end things on a win. Walking inside, I wasn't sure what to expect. I had been to card shops, big retail stores, even a comic shop earlier. They all had nothing. But this place, it felt different. Towards the back of the store, I spotted it, a Dedicard trading cards section. And not just any section, this was a true hidden gem. No scalpers lurking, no kids crowding the shelves, just a peaceful spot where collectors could actually enjoy the hobby. And honestly, this is how stores should be. A place where collectors, hobbyists, players, and even investors can buy packs whenever they want, without having to fight over stock or show up at exactly the right time before everything disappears. A store where you can actually enjoy the experience of finding Pokemon cards instead of constantly wondering if there's anything left. After all the effort I put in today, I took a moment to reflect on everything. This challenge was so much more than just making money to buy Pokemon cards. It was about persistence, pushing through even when things suck. It was about the hunt, the thrill of searching for something that might not even be there, but still hoping you'd get lucky. And most of all, it was about the grind. Because whether it's chasing rare pulls, grinding deliveries, or trying to outsmart scalpers, the one thing that matters most, just enjoy collecting Pokemon cards. Now, there was only one thing left to do. Okay guys, well, deciding what to get for today, okay? After all the hard work, after all those packs of water brought up, no other card shop was answering their phone. I decided to get 4 packs of Paldea Evolved, meaning I'm starting my collection for Paldea Evolved. And then I decided to get around 6 packs of Twilight Masquerade, okay? So continuing my collection with Twilight Masquerade. But super excited to open these up. I have 10 packs here with me. The total of what I made today was around like $67. And one less pack would have brought me to like $62. So I actually just forked over an extra $2, meaning I spent $69 total on all these packs, which is like about $2 over of what I earned in total for today. Honestly, there were no other card shops, and I had to continue the video and spend all my earnings on Pokemon cards. That's basically the title of this video. So with that, let's go ahead and open these up and let's see what I get. Alrighty everyone, so if you've stuck around for this long, it's the moment of truth to see if all our DoorDashing and Uber Eats and our terrible Walmart Sparks order was worth it. So I've got 6 Twilight Masquerade booster packs here and 4 Paldea Evolved booster packs right over here. Now, let's go ahead and start with the Twilight Masquerade booster pack first. I'm gonna see if it's been all worth it. But I am working on my Twilight Masquerade collection right now. Okay, here we have Grookey, Finazin, another Wattrill, Glimmet, Slurpluff, Perrin, Melodic. Okay, I have the EX version of that. Wow, Glamora. And it's a Ogerpon EX, nice. Very nice, and Sinashta. Okay, so really neat this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve this one with my inbox sleeves for now. Very cool pull. Look at this card. Super cool. You know, so I have another separate YouTube channel where we talk about the reason why I'm making another separate YouTube channel where it goes over like different Pokemon is because I want to learn more about them. I mean, like there's so much story and history to Pokemon. But check out this card, Ogerpon EX. 5 more packs of this one and 4 more of this one. We're gonna do another Twilight Masquerade pack. Alrighty. Okay. So let's see if it's worth it. Ninetales, Trevenant, Emolga, Frogadier, Lucian, Darmanitan, and Carmine. I'm hoping for at least one special illustration rare today, guys. Swanna, nice reverse holo Swanna. What do we got? Litwick and Infernape. Okay, wow, look at that. So no hits this time, guys, but really neat cards as far as I've never seen this one before, Infernape. I don't think I have this one in my collection yet. But look at how neat that is. So we got the Holo Infernape. I think there's still a 3rd evolution involved though. But now let's open up. Let's do one more Twilight Masquerade, and then we'll do a Paldea Evolved. Okay. So exciting opening cards, guys. Hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. But let's go ahead and see. So we have a Volbeat, a Luxio, a Goldeen, a Dreepy, Iron Bundle. So I just learned about this one, how this is like a futuristic version of, I forgot which Pokemon that was, but yeah, future version. Probopass. We got a Love Ball. And Venipede Reverse Holo. Okay, Venipede. Sorry, my dog is currently trying to dig to Japan right now. Venipede and Chimchar. Oh, come on. What do we got? Ah, another Infernape. Wow, so that's 2 Infernapes actually. Yeah, 2 Infernapes, but no pulls on this time, guys. Venipede. Now let's open up our first Paldea Evolved pack. Excited to start this collection, alright? So let's open up this one. Alright. Hoping for at least a special illustration rare this time around. Alright, special illustration rare this time around. Let's go ahead and see. So we have a Hoppip. We got a Wooper. We got a Noibat, Combi. Oh, look at that one, Corviknight. That one looks super cool. A Dudon Sparse, a Pupitar, Honchkrow, Reverse Holo, ooh, Reversal Energy, okay, and Baxcalibur, nice. Okay, so no hits this time, but I'm going to keep these piles separate from my Twilight Masquerade pack, just because I'm going to be starting a Paldea Evolved collection. And now let's go to another Twilight Masquerade one. So, only pull so far was the Ogerpon. So this is my first time buying booster packs. And hopefully I get a good hit off of booster packs, because that'll help solidify, at least in my mind, that booster packs are well worth the chance, even though the pull rates are exactly the same no matter where, I think, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong though, but okay, So Twilight Masquerade. Tangela. We got a Shinx. We got a Clefairy. We got a Varoom. We got a Kilo Wattrel. Nice. We don't have this one yet. We got a Brute Bonnet. Okay, the ancient version of Brute Bonnet. Look at that. Community Center. Legacy Energy. Wow. I don't know what. I can't tell. This is the last card. 167 out of 167. Very neat. And then we got the Reverse Hollow and Iron Leaves. I think we have these two already. But this one looks super neat. So this is the last one in the collection supposedly. But let me go and sleeve this one. Very neat looking card. Yeah, I gotta get better sleeves. But so far, nothing crazy with these pulls yet. But at least we're getting more part of our collection when it comes to collecting all of Twilight Masquerade. Now we have 2 more Twilight Masquerade packs and 3 more Paldea packs. If you recall from earlier, I mentioned that this last pack right over here was the pack that I wasn't planning on getting. I only did it so that I can spend all my money or DoorDash money on Pokemon cards. We'll see what this one holds. I'm excited to see what this one holds, the Twilight Masquerade one. But let's go back into Paldea Evolved. So we got a Snover, Fletchling, Voltorb, Clavel, Zweilous, Spidops, nice. Ooh, Pyroar, a Vigoroth, and no hits, guys. Oh, we got a nice Slowking EX though. That looks super cool. Nice. But these are the Reverse Hollow cards that we got. So we got 2 Reverse Hollows and the Slowking EX. Okay, very neat card. Look at that. I always love how the EX cards seem to go off frame. But super nice. Still searching for at least one special illustration rare. I mean, I'm really liking the special illustration rares as far as like just collecting the artwork goes. But we'll set that one over there. And then we'll add this pile to our Paldea Evolved collection. So 2 more of each, guys. 2 more of each. We're gonna go back to another Twilight Masquerade pack. Okay. Second to last Twilight Masquerade, alright? Second to last Twilight Masquerade pack. Let's see what we get. Alright, so we have a Venipede. We have a Chansey. We have a Dracloak. Poliwhirl. Glamora. I think all these cards already are part of our collection. We have Poliwrath. Nice. I don't think we have this one yet. A Hassel. A Thwackey. And a Reverse Hollow Vroom. Walking Wake. Cool. We don't have this one yet. So we do not have the Walking Wake yet. So I know this is like the Suicide Ancient version. I like this one. I remember when I used to play Gold and Silver Pokemon. Suicide was one of my, I think that's how you pronounce the name, Suicide. But just a recap of the cards I like so far. So only 4 so far out of the pack. We have 3 more packs to go. But these look super cool though. Now let's go back to Paldea Evolved. Hoping for a hit, guys. Hoping for at least 1 illustration rare this pack. Especially because I did climb 3 flights of stairs just to deliver so many groceries, and the guy didn't tip, unfortunately. Sad to hear. But let's see if all the work today was worth it. So 3rd to last pack, 2nd to last pack for Paldea Evolved. So we have Voltorb, Clavel, Tropius, Dunsparce, Zweilous, Mashhold. Okay, I've never seen this one before. It looks like the evolution form is just 3 of them instead of 2 of them. Titan, Talonflame Reverse Hollow, Sandygas Reverse Hollow, and Quavel EX. So another EX card. The EX cards at least look really cool though. But 2 more packs, guys. 2 more packs. Alright, let's hope for something good. Remember, guys, this pack here was the pack which I was not planning on getting. Okay? This was the pack I was not planning on getting. And so let's see if what I might have passed out on. Hoping for an illustration rare or a special illustration rare of any sort. Alright. We have Aaron, Spinarak, Sandshrew, Darumaka, Probopass, Love Ball. Okay, we don't have this one yet. So this is a Scolipede, which looks like a scorpion horse, I guess. Come on. Applin and oh nice, Palafin EX. Okay, very nice. So we have a lot of EX cards at least, and we do need those. What I'm wondering is like, so this is 61 out of 167. I'm wondering if this counts. I guess this counts as like the Palafin card, but a lot of EX cards it looks like. And unfortunately, no special illustration rare. So this was what I was going to pass up on if I decided not to go and spend everything. But let's set that one right over there. Now we are down to the last pack. And this is Paldea Evolved. This is the collection that I just started today, right? This is the last pack for Paldea Evolved. Let's go ahead and find out what we've got. Okay. Alright. So last pack, guys. Hoping for a special illustration rare. Fletchling, Voltorb, Clavel, Dunsparce, Ferrigiraffe, Spidops, Passimian, Reverse Hollow Gothorita, Scythe-10 Reverse Hollow, Low Kicks Reverse Hollow. Oh, this is the Hollow, and that's it. So that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, not any special illustration rares it looks like this time around. So the first card we pulled, the Ogerpon EX, I think this is a special illustration rare. So let me go ahead and grab all the cards, which I really do like. So we have the Palafin EX, we got the Ogerpon EX, the Quackoball EX, we got the Slowking EX, and then we have the Legacy Energy card. Very nice, very cool. And then we have the Walking Wake. But that's pretty much it, guys. So if you've stuck around this far, do subscribe to the channel where I go over my series of DoorDashing, Uber Eats, and different money-making challenges to actually go ahead and buy Pokemon cards and see what I get. So basically starting my collection with Pokemon cards. So if you enjoyed this video, I will see you guys all in the next one.